Black men don't cheat. You heard me. Black men don't cheat. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard this slogan going around lately. There's a song about it. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine I went to high school with. He's led this campaign for the last almost 2 years probably. And, it's a ha-ha moment, and everybody gets a good laugh while you hear both sides of the argument, and it's a tongue-in-cheek, to be honest. But I think about it from a different perspective. Instead of hearing the slogan, black men don't cheat, and so many people trying to prove and bring up examples of when black men do cheat or threaten to expose their inbox from married men or men in relationship in general, I thought to myself, why not use this as a moment of encouraging and uplifting men to be better, to be men, real men. I'm of the belief that as a man, you're charged with, there's certain things you're charged with, and you can call it an old school mentality or whatever the case may be. On the surface, nobody should cheat, but I'm just specifically addressing black men don't cheat. And I'm married, happily married. I love my wife, and this isn't to say that those thoughts don't cross your mind or the opportunity doesn't, come up. Just being honest, we're human. Just because I'm married, that doesn't mean I'm blind. That doesn't mean that you don't have certain thoughts. But, above all else, I think about my wife. I think about my family, and the potential damage that could happen if I was to violate her trust in that way. And the slogan, black men don't cheat, to me, we should be using that to encourage all black men, being that this slogan specifically targets black men. That slogan should be used as a tool to challenge each other to be the best versions of ourselves. Now, if you don't see yourself as a one-woman man, be single. There's nothing wrong with being single. Being single is great. In the years I was single, I didn't have a complaint about being single because I could move and do as I pleased. But once I made the choice to be in a relationship with somebody, once I made the choice to get married and all the responsibility that comes with that, I knew that I couldn't violate those things within my relationship. So, black men don't cheat. Tell me that. Men, tell your friends that. Tell your sons, tell your uncles, tell your cousins. Tell each other and use that as basically as a call to be the best version of ourselves. Now, cheating isn't the penultimate, thing that destroys relationships, but it is there, and we recognize it's there. And to unfairly get with somebody knowing you have no intention of being faithful and true to them, you're not doing anybody a favor. You're not doing her a favor because you're violating her trust. You're not doing yourself a favor, because all that brings upon yourself is drama. Now, there's a lot of people who live for drama. They don't feel like they're living unless something's going on in their life. And for those people, hey, you can have it. I like peace. But I think it took me so long to get married, or at least I'm happy in hindsight, it took me as long as it did to get married, because once I knew I was with the person I wanted to be with, I had no desire or had no reason to continue to seek outside physicality, relationship, comfort, whatever. And when you reach that point, that's how you should be. Will temptations be there? Temptation will always be there. But temptations of the flesh, of the opposite sex, or if you're, in a if you're a same-sex couple, temptations in general. Temptations will always be there, but there's a lot of temptations in everything we do, and you just have to quell those temptations when they're not good for you. So, black men don't cheat. what's the gain of cheating really? Because now you have to lie, you have to be discreet, you got to cover your tracks, you have to keep up with those lies. And when things are found out, because somehow they're always found out, what's the benefit at the end of the day? Now, some people may have that type of relationship, and more power to you. But as a whole, collective whole, it's frowned upon. And, we have to be better for our families, for our mates. We have to be better. You don't tell somebody you love them and go through all the motions to give these vows when you have no intention of holding up to them. And so many men have only fed women lies and children that you have no intention of taking care of. So if that's how you want to be, just be single, be upfront about it. When you're out there dating or whatever, hey, I'm dating, I'm enjoying myself, I'm not trying to be in a committed relationship, and allow her to make the decision if she wants to go along with it or not. Per my experience in my dating life, I had plenty of success regardless of being non-committal. But I knew once I made the commitment, that had to be the best version of myself that I could be. That's a part of the responsibility of being in a relationship. So when you hear black men don't cheat, instead of trying to call people out to the carpet who cheat or have cheated or to disprove that, it should be a call of accountability. Let's be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Let's love our women, take care of our women and our families, and at least don't use that as a tool to destroy relationships, to destroy trust. Because I can tell you from experience, being in a relationship where you're not trusted or she has to question everything you do is not fun. So why do it? Just be single. Just be single. But if you're going to be with somebody, be with that person. And that's all I have to say about that today.